Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, this is your singles reading. Thought I'd come in here and freshen up your energy before the weekend. I hope you are well. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's talk about the singles. Are you single? That's up to you. I'm going to leave that totally up to you. You got no judgment here. I don't care how you think you're single, but if you think you're single, there could be something in here for you. All right. Aries, I am having a Black Friday sale. Please look in the description for the link to Wizio if you're interested in looking at pricing. We have $10 off the Twin Flame readings, and we have $5 off the 3-question love read. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us about Aries, please. Single Aries. I think you're doing really good in business, Aries. I think you've become an authority in learning how to play at work. I feel like you are someone who people trust. People trust you because you do speak up for them. You speak up for others, but you also have learned, as of recently, I feel, to speak up for you. I'm going to say right off the bat that it's about work because I see the 3 of Pentacles. This can be a partnership as well. When I see it in this particular deck, I feel like it's more about being at the top of your game in some sort of craft. So it feels like it's more about maybe you're a real team player and people see that. You become very balanced. You could have Libra in your rising. You could have Libra in your moon for sure. I mean, it could be in your sun, but it almost feels like people see you as someone who's balanced. Someone who's balanced with the energy of being able to speak up for yourself, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So you are a speaker who is very balanced in the workplace. And I feel like you've taught people over time, Aries, how to play at work, that you're not so serious at work and you would wish that the people around you were not serious. There's time for work and there's time for play. I feel also, as I'm looking here at the Page of Wands, that there is a messenger here, a message of happiness and lightheartedness and passion, probably. I feel as though you're ready to speak up. For those of you looking at this as a love reading, you're ready to speak up and get your justice in some kind of partnership. You've been going over the details for a while, and it feels like you've been ready or prepared to move forward into the future. You've been prepared and ready to do that for a while, but there must be justice first. I feel like that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting for some things to even themselves out here, for you to get some justice, some balance, for you to learn how to speak up, I feel, in a balanced way. Now, I feel like you do that commonly in the workplace, but I don't know that it really translates to the private life, is what I want to say. Yeah, that maybe you're just not as patient in your private life as you are in your work life. You could have... Yeah, I was going to say you could have Libra in the chart. You also could, you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in the chart for sure. Yeah, there's still some things to get some clarity on here. So in any situation, I think the message that I'm supposed to give you right now is to make sure that you do speak up if you want victory. If you want people to notice you, pay attention. I feel like you're supposed to say what you're going to say, but you need to learn to say it in a balanced way if you haven't already. I feel like you need to be super freaking clear with what you're going to say or you won't get any justice. We got the swords in the reverse, right? The Ace of Swords, which is kind of like, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't really have as much clarity as I need in order to be able to be an authority in speaking on it. So I'm not going to say anything right now, but just know that I'm watching. Watching and thinking. The justice I feel that you are working on is probably something to do with a marriage. It's like you're sending a messenger. Who are you sending a message to? You could be sending a message to the Queen of Swords. I feel like you want... It's one of two things. Understand, I'm reading a lot of energies. So I feel either you want to really talk to the Queen of Swords. You have something to say. You want victory with the Queen of Swords. You want the Queen of Swords to respect you like everybody else does. But the Queen of Swords is someone who speaks out of turn sometimes. You know, she doesn't necessarily care what you think. She has something to say. She'll say it. She's highly intelligent and she knows how to speak to you. But I feel as though that there is... If you want justice with this person, I feel like you need to speak up. But I also feel like you're excited to speak to this person, that you've been waiting for a long while. You made the decision to go a long while ago, but I feel like justice is holding things up here. I feel like you have to have justice before you go, and you don't have as many details about that right now as you want. You have no clarity on it. And so right now, I feel like, yeah, it has to have something to do with a family situation here. Working on a family situation. There's a partnership here. Let's take a look. Look at Lenormand. So in the future here, we've got worrying about becoming single. Okay, so it's a breakup or a divorce is what it is. We're working on this in the courts. Okay, so this isn't quite over yet. I feel like your person, maybe you, Aries, that you are single, but you are awaiting the final word from justice. You're waiting for the final word from the court. So I think that you're separated and single, but I feel like you're going to become truly single when the word comes down that the divorce is through. I think you're divorcing because there's been a lot of fighting. So I feel like you're going to become single and you're worried about that. I don't think that you're worried about becoming single, but when you become single, I feel like there's all sorts of situations in your mind you go through, right? It is kind of like a death, right? When a marriage doesn't work out, it's like a death. Yeah. So I don't know if this was a marriage. There's some sort of a committed relationship, though, I feel. Okay. So Aries, it is about a message to a friend. I feel as though you're trying to figure out a way. 3 of Pentacles. You're working really hard, going over details, trying to find a way to get a message to someone else about what's going on here. We've got number 699 right in the corners here. 699. Okay, so I think it has something to do with a very loyal friend. We'll see how that factors in here. So I'm always looking at this card, which is really interesting because it is the star of the card of the star, but it is card number 16, and in the tarot, that's the Tower, and 16 is the Tower and 17 is the star. So I always think it's kind of neat how the star shows up, and in a time of need, in a time of things that are not going well. I feel like you have been, Charlie just said huffing and puffing and blowing the house in. So I feel like the Queen of Swords, has come out here. Yeah, I feel like you're fighting something. You're fighting in the justice system. You're fighting to get out of the partnership. You're fighting to get out of the relationship. I feel like there's a lot of harsh words in fighting. This is, right now there's no clarity on what's happening in the justice situation here, but I do feel like you're successfully going to bring this to an end. Yeah, something is dead or dying. And I feel like you've worked really hard to bring it to an end, but it's taking longer than you want it to. The 9 of Pentacles is on the bottom right-hand corner of this card. This ending is what will make you single. Yeah. So, and then once you are single, I feel like you're sending out a messenger. I was talking about the messenger here. So we have the messenger bottom right-hand corner here is the 9 of Hearts, which is the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you're sending a message out to someone you feel is going to fulfill your wishes. Yeah. In both, partnerships, so money and love, money and passion. This person is going to be someone you're going to be able to work with, build things with. I feel like you're sending them a message. it feels like you want to send them a message in some way that is not usual. Like you're not going to text this person. Some of you are going to get a text, but that's not what I'm feeling for the majority of you. The majority of you are going to get a different kind of message to that person. You're going to send flowers and a bottle of wine. You're going to send a handwritten letter or a card or a note or instructions where to meet you or something like that. It almost feels like it needs to be on the down low for right now. So I feel like you're going to find a way other than the regular old texting, only because I think you're old school and I think you're a bit of an old romantic. It feels like that. I get a little bit of romantic sort of notions when I look at the rider, because the rider is riding on a rainbow. You know, you don't get much happier than that. You're headed for the pot of gold. So you know that you're headed for the pot of gold. But I think that you're going to send a message in what we would consider now in 2022 as an unconventional way to communicate. So I feel you're going through a lot of stuff, yeah, and you've had to talk your way out of a lot of corners. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is the Queen of Swords, and it's causing you towers, but you're healing simultaneously. It really feels like something you should have gotten out of a long time ago, but you sat there waiting maybe for this person to say it's time to go, right? I also think that in this tower moment with healing that's involved, the Six of Hearts on the bottom right-hand corner tells me that you think that once things end, that you're moving forward, sending this message to someone that you have a connection with, a soulmate type connection. You just want respect from the Queen of Swords. You want respect given because you've earned it. You've come through the fire. The Six of Wands is about coming through the fire, coming back, having a really hard time in the past. Things that tried to kill you, right? Literally, this person's coming back from the war as a hero. So this person, people are looking up to them, and I feel like it's you. I feel like you're the person who is the hero that's been through a lot. You need to be a hero in your own life, and you've realized through, I believe, a tower and some healing that there is somebody else out there that is your Nine of Cups, the person that is at the end of that rainbow that rider is on. I feel like you're about to send a message to someone, and let's take a look here. Card number 16. Yeah, it's a realization of love. Is what it is. Why am I fighting with this person, the person who's in the Queen of Swords? Why do I keep fighting this person? I just need justice with this person. Then I can go forward to love. So I feel like the realization is that there is somebody else out there, a particular person, I feel, because bottom right-hand corner is the Six of Cups. I feel there's a particular person that's on your mind that you know would never treat you this way. Someone you have deep love for. I feel like the message that you're going to send is a realization of love. I realize now how I feel about you. It's time to follow your manifestation. It's time to follow your path. I feel like the manifestation that you have going on here, or the thing that you're trying to manifest, is also, I feel, is manifesting you. I feel like you're going in the right direction, and that this is exactly how things were supposed to play out, because as done above, so below. I feel like you've been given all the tools by the universe to move forward. You have the magic. You can do whatever you want, and it's like you just realized that you can do what you want and have what you want as long as you get up and take action. And there we go. We've got a lot of action going on here. Toes off the edge. The Four of Wands is here. The Four of Wands is here. I feel like this one, is what you're headed to, but I also feel like you're letting go of a marriage. Oops. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Now, I didn't pick those cards up right away because they all fell face up, and I'm not a fan of that. If they're face down, I usually take them, but one more I'm going to pick up here. Hang on. Just to let you know what fell. There we go. Dropping burdens. It's time for you and the Emperor, you dear Emperor, to drop your burdens and go for your happiness. It's about time you did that. All right, who are we talking about? Who are we talking about, Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I feel like you, in some time, some sort of time frame, I don't know if it's now, that you are going to make a decision, to move forward and get some balance and give some support, maybe financial support to someone that you are sending this message to, someone that you possibly have a lot of affection for or love. I feel like this person is definitely a friend that maybe you want to support financially, or you want to give them some financial support, or the King of Pentacles is the one who's grown, right? That's the one who's taking care of the money and the mortgage, and the person who's got balance in the family, financial balance. Yeah. I feel like you'll be sending a message, a very organized and detailed message to someone. So we have success, financial blessings, you're going in the right direction, divine gifts, you are receiving illuminations, you're reaping the benefits of your hard work and your intuition. So somebody here is awake. You've had a soul recognition with someone here. You could have Leo in your chart. Maybe they do. But Leo is all about being seen, right? It is all about the summer months as well. Maybe this began back in Leo season in July. But I feel like it's now coming to fruition here. We're getting really close for things to start moving in your benefit. The universe is carrying this whole thing. You're going in the right direction, Aries. Things are about to change pretty quickly here. Quick changes with new love. You should embrace those changes and follow your intuition. These are positive changes. You are going to have freedom and adventure. I mean, quick change. There is going to be a divorce, freedom, and adventure. Yeah, we're going forward. You could be the older masculine, or you could be dealing with someone who's an older masculine. Older than who? Well, maybe older than you. But I guess that really is older masculine. Are they an old soul, or are they physically, chronologically older than you? Or you are older than them? There is an age difference here nonetheless. This person is someone you already know. There we go. It's all about you, fire sign. All right. Let's see what Amira tells us about this connection here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, you know that this person is your soulmate and your destiny. And you guys, oh my gosh, you guys live at a distance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't looked back just yet because I'm still working here tonight. But I really feel like these cards came up in the Taurus reading. All three. Just saying. Oh my God. This one did too. All right. So this person is someone, they could be considered a past love because you've had affection for them in the past, but they don't have to be someone that you've dealt with before. Not anyone that you've dated. I don't feel like they are, because we got the Six of Cups under on the Lenormand card here with the Tower. So it's like the friend is actually the lover, and that's what the Tower is about here. It's the realization that you are in love with the friend. That's what it is. So this friend could be older than you. There we go. We have an age difference, right? And we were talking about that. So we picked up on an older masculine. Now we have a mature woman. So yeah, there could be some sort of an age difference here. Your person could have dark hair and dark eyes, or be a very intense kind of person. But Aries, I feel like if and when you are single, that I feel like you already have someone on your mind, someone who's a soulmate and a friend, and someone who you would rather be in a love and marriage relationship with than a friendship. All right. I'm going to go. Thanks, Aries, for clicking here. If you're interested in a private read, please don't forget to look below. Black Friday deals are in session. I'm out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.